Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded.
Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. The Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Looking for a crease. It's Hughes. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Thompson to throw. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Preston. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand what I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. Quick handoff. Hey, that's a live ball. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Hold open.
Holding. Thompson wants to throw. Skips away from pressure.
They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab, and he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
So Penn State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Wallace. And he won't quite get not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. He'll do it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Back to pass. It's Allard. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
On the run, it's Singleton. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there...
Immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll run it again. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air. It's Allard. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that wasn't an interception.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. Got a lot of running room. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And short. There to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. On the return, it's Fleming. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board now.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. We take that handoff to the right, and you see that blocking, and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line.
Off he goes. He's at the 30. Inside the... Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. with this first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that...
He's got it down the left. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Tulane! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That one's going to get a little star. Martin decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His team's always...
All kinds of running room. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll run it. It's Allen. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. He leaves it with the back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Thompson to throw. Fires to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Fleming. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. The back goes in motion. Going up top on first down. Got it behind the line.
I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here comes the offense on second down. Hands it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No sir, no Moss. Get it together.
Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
No good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys. Tulane has it quarterback and the offense coming out to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just now on the same page with his target.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Hard running there. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there. Listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Singleton. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Now the play fake. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Penn State 22, Tulane 7.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes with the return. And the returner is stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Thompson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Brent?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fleming. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
That pass is incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. That's reeled in. It's Fleming. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide, and with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
To the air, it's Aller. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
He's back to throw on second down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Defense going to use a timeout. Can't afford to have any confusion on the call here. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that plane, you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires and picked off. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Second and short now after that completion. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Fleming. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They move the tight end all over. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Tackled immediately after the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On second down, he's looking downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The play action fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? These two defenses have really been up to the task so far. And it's hard to ignore how each of these two secondaries have impacted things. They've stayed true to their assignments, covering each receiver like a blanket. And you know what else they've done? They've wrapped up and tackled. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Offense gets set for second down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The lone back's got it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And the defense is going to have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To the air. It's Aller. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early. And on the very first drive, they get a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Looking for room. It's Hughes. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need. Game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Handoff to the single back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a second down play. Thompson wants to throw. And they got him for the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
It's a draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Jukes his way for more. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Just beautiful. And that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this. Way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. Knocked off his feet. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. To throw, it's Allard. He looks that one in nicely. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got the first down and more. And he's running in the open. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Holding. Offense.
Is there a more sinking feeling in sports than the celebration and then you turn around and see the flag and the touchdown taken off the board and the penalty brings them back? Looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Makes the grab. It's Saunders. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll run this play from the pistol. The hand to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. He's going to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense out.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Warren. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll try the run. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Man, defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, They've got to try and take this running back away.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the returner will be brought
Just to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Thompson wants to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd down coming up after that completion. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And I think you run the football on 3rd and short, even though you haven't had a lot of success running the football today, knowing I still got 4th down. Analytics world, right? We go for it on 4th down most of the time now, so let's see what they do here on 4th down.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did, and listen.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. After run, now throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Number 49, on to kick it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. Single back formation, and
A complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out here. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I like the offense using misdirection there because at this point in the game, you're just trying to get one guy out of position. If one guy can lose leverage, that can be an explosive play offensively, and you saw it right there.
Trying to get to it. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his man and they convert. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
you just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him...
Trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They'll go right back to the run. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll run play action, getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Thompson to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field. But they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Movement here from the tight end. Just feeds the running back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On the run, it's Singleton. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Second down coming up.
Get set, get set.
Handoff to the lone back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been...
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Thompson wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. One more play to pad the stats. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. At least the fact we already know we ain't shit, nigga, for that. The Rebels offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys.
Oh,
and it's
so,
crucial to get your
speak for
emotions
myself,
under
though.
control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Rebels are in the hurry.
Say,
Like, dang, baby, it's my birthday.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Coming after him. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just
he say,
put it
no, I
away
use his,
and see if you can
use his
regroup, because
leverage.
this environment is hostile.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So LSU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game.
That's how it works. So you got to finish your own, your first, other work first, then go back to the thing.
Country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know him well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. LSU lining up 1st and goal. To the air, it's Nussmeier. They're trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Fast motion from the offense.
Hopefully she wasn't an older lady.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. It's complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and
Could've
smothering the
answered the
tight
later
end. They know
question.
this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game
Nah,
in a lot of different situations.
And the way-
That time, perfect coverage.
and the way
Nice
she
job
needed
bringing
it to, you know what I'm
the
saying?
Not easy to do.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Strong, firm tackle.
In that 3rd down and manageable situation, I love the RPO play call. You just would love to see your offensive line get a little bit more push. That was a good look to run into, but the defense just beat him up front.
It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for the touchdown and keep the kicker on ice. Trying to bully their way in. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Rebels want to
Woke up on time, no? I figured shit. When she out, she ain't trying to.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I know what I'm saying. Y'all off days normally be like 6 or 2.
They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Colin.
Guys, this winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Leaves it with the back. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on second down. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind.
So if you find the right playbook, you feeling like it's Ohio State though?
Leaves it with the running back. And this one
if you find the right playbook, you feeling like it's Ohio State?
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out in the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Slips through the line, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say, maybe I go for it.
I know you and me, we kind of like, shit, if you build your team, it really don't matter who you start with.
Too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The offense set for a first down play.
Like the prestige and championship contender and all that. Is that what you're talking about?
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Moving out of the pocket. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella.
To some extent, though, that's kind of how it was with the Cardinals in the NFL. Like, even though on paper, they probably, well, not in our league, but like on paper, you probably wasn't supposed to make the playoffs in the league that you had made the playoffs.
And here comes the offense on second down.
So I know if that kind of like quote unquote part of the challenge is just something like,
off the play fake.
You know, that would make it fun to you or not.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. He wants to throw. Holds it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful if you can rush three guys and still
whoever the commissioner is, to me it seems like that'll be kind of like a struggle to try to, quote unquote, make everybody feel kind of picked up. To make it to where it's fun, competitive.
When people start to understand what we're doing
To
defensively.
me, maybe it makes sense why game developers can't make it realistic. Like, you gotta, if you want to make it fun, competitive, sometimes it's hard to make it realistic.
Breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
And I think that that's kind of what it seems like they was kind of the vibe that they give me. Like, they want to make the computer not be able to run the ball as well or whatever, but in some ways you're taking away the competitiveness. You know, so like,
now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45.
I don't know, in the same breath as they was talking about, like, you know, it's college football, so they break a lot of tackles, but then, which makes sense, and I agree with it.
It's dark.
But then they're like, man, yeah, then the star running back, he was breaking tackles. Like,
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
do you want it to be like college football, or do you not?
Not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
Yeah,
Yeah, they just don't break tackles.
X's and the O's.
NFL, college, high school,
And when my
every
guy's
level.
better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know
Yeah.
I trust you, I'm finding you.
We're saying they break too many tackles. When they're playing their games or whatever,
He's going
like,
to pass on
even
second
before,
down.
like,
He makes a grab.
even before, because they didn't try these settings until today.
Down to the 4, and it'll be first
They're
and
like,
goal.
man,
Those
everybody
corner
turning to
routes really
like Barry
push
Sanders and
cover two.
Closet.
The
I
corners
was
playing
thinking like that.
zone coverage,
Seemed like
and
it would make it
that
kind of
receiver
difficult
push
for,
on the field and
you
really
know,
And he takes it in
please
for the
everybody.
score.
Like, everybody play different. Some people don't even care about playing
Rounding out
defense.
the attack, one more onto that lead.
And What a push up front by this offensive
play
line.
defense, you should
Everyone
lose.
playing in unison,
You don't play offense, you should
driving
lose.
out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
14, LSU, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's
Like I said, it
Thomas.
just seemed like it might
Stopped at the
it'll be a
26,
struggle for
brought it out of the end
the
zone, picked up an extra
mission.
yard. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter. So
Well, that's
it's
what I
not
mean.
the end of the world. You've seen
So
slow starts,
on
but you
default,
continue to
they feeling like they want to make
find that
changes.
play or that scheme
But-
that you can use against this defense.
So even on default, if you're making changes, you don't like how
Still looking.
something is
He'll try
playing.
to do it himself. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain.
Finding something that you like, but you also got 11 other people playing with you. Like,
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
I understand what you're saying, because some people might not like it.
He's going to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And Reese, listen, we already know. He already threw the interception the last drive. We got to get this together. This is a couple bad plays that we put together now. If I'm an OC, I'm going to make this simple. Maybe I run the football. Maybe I get him a screen. Something easy maybe to get him a little bit back in a rhythm.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
one of the things that I think that whoever should do though is like, if we're gonna play default, just keep it at default. If we're gonna play like the slider, just keep it at whatever slider. They're like, yes, how time goes on, we can adjust, make adjustments. Well, if you going undefeated and then somebody that made changes,
Running the football and show your dominance.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44.
I know for sure if I start losing, I done went on a win streak and then they changed the setting mid-season. I don't care even if it's mid-dynasty. Like,
that's what you expect from a
well,
senior.
maybe if it's in the off-season, that might be understandable. But like,
Got 3 on
yeah, during the
first down,
season,
2nd and 7.
yeah, nah.
The
You
give
just
out
start
of the
losing.
gun.
He's mad as hell.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
Low-key, I feel like there's something that they will do.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
He even said it though.
He's
He's
got it
like,
over
yeah,
there.
as the season goes on,
Touchdown,
you
Ole
know,
Miss. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Look,
Ready to try the point after. Wait, can I
That
get the
shit don't be
director
hard.
to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
At least it ain't your personal factor ain't part of it.
Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Looking to
Ultimately, we already know they're going to change something. The developers are going to change something.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got out the ability. It's first down.
Hopefully they keep
And
it
the
the same.
Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
The counter play is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the
I can tell I had clearly the advantage on with Penn State against West Virginia too. It was like
it'll go out of bounds. And
didn't understand. I mean, obviously you understand when watching as a fan, but like you're trying to make plays out here. I can't do no adjustments.
But David, now the chance to answer.
And this
defense
run it
how it is.
And this is so hard. When you don't have the answers early, man, and the defense hits you in the mouth, you got to find some plays quickly here to try to make this a football game.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of pride. They're not used to being
it
in
was
this
tough.
position. I think it's going to take one effort, one individual great play to finally wake this team up and get them back some momentum.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion.
Which I didn't notice that until after the game.
Trying to get to it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away. But you saw the coverage in the back end.
Definitely stuck that one in.
Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down.
Penn State always have a pretty good running back.
This offense with a fresh set of downs.
Motherfucker ball crazy. Then you start basically loading the box on him. It's like,
they bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've been running it, but down the pass. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Wow, and that's another big play from this guy. We've seen him now dominate. He's been able to get pressure on the quarterback, and David, he's just been living in the opponent's backfield.
This dude is an animal. A couple of sacks, a couple of tackles for a loss, just putting his imprint on the game. In the pass game, in the run game, you better know where he's at. You might want to think about putting at least 2 guys on him.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive.
4-3 defense. And like exactly the same thing. Man, I'm not about to come out in a disadvantage. All that you got to do is put 2 tights. And bother myself.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's the handoff. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
He's finna get drunk.
Going to the ground. Stopped
That's
after
my
a
boy.
pickup
He
before.
being
Good run to
chair
get it
first
out to
throw.
the 34.
Small
There
game,
you go, Lee.
but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass and make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Definitely need a Starbucks.
Unloads to the wideout.
Yeah, hopefully she won't go to
Wanted to
Starbucks.
go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Ready to fire from the pistol. And back to the air.
He got all that damn money.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
That's all that meant you ain't need. That's all that meant you ain't need that soda
Just
anyway.
an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown LSU! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. And an out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Quick pitch, quick catch.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That is going to drive this defense.
No, sir, you can't do that.
A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down. And in the red zone, if this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. They want to just keep throwing it. It's caught downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
That sounds
He was
good
looking
here,
for
bro.
some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Nice move to keep moving.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Discards a man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Y'all feel a little tired though?
And the quarterback is snowed under. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On the run, it's Chris Meyer. Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On second down, just keeps firing. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I guess you'll be able to help me remember when my anniversary is. It's your birthday.
When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Yes, sir.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
It is?
Hold it. Open.
You're right. Damn sure is.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll leave it with the lone back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick
The fact that
a bunch of yards on 1st down.
that just let me know that we family
really
right there.
manageable. That's a great job.
That sound like a jolly old time. Yeah, you watch me.
The run from the shotgun.
You gonna watch me though. Now that's part of it.
Flag on the field.
You know. Watch me. You're not gonna ask no questions. You're not gonna distract me though. You can watch.
They say you could
But
go
you
holding
don't,
on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name, like Spears, that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Serious. The same way I'm feeling.
Not able
My
to
girl's
pop a
like,
big return.
yeah, maybe
They've
we
got
can
the
go
ball back and ready
go
to
some
go with the
open
first
houses
possession.
this weekend and
The Bayou
go
Bengals will run the
drive
offense
out
onto
to
the field.
what she said,
First snap
Porter,
of this
Texas,
drive comes from the
some
32.
damn where Dayton, I think it was. I was thinking like,
They'll come out
damn.
on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big
Oh,
fella.
potentially a house.
They make the stop, but the sweet little catch
Not
is
Porter
ready to
though.
give
It
them
was
a
Dayton
first
that I was
down.
thinking about.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. Just can't take a play on. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler.
When she was
He's a
talking
guy that
about,
can hurt you throwing the ball.
And that pass is intercepted.
yeah, Actually, not just the house,
And
but
they'll
like
close in on
cost
him after a
land.
good return on the interception.
Actually have the house
And
built.
that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision.
Trying to set it up for the same thing.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A third down try for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Dart. And the third down pass is incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That is no good. Guys, I know the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19, it's a pretty good lead. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism,
move
like
on. 25.
That's part of it, right? You're going to be a great
Saying
player.
about thinking
Learn how to
about
handle
it.
these mistakes and move on.
Man, we supposed to be.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost
Shit. Nana and Papa had them houses. All we got to do is come together. Like, why continue to live paycheck to paycheck when you can get a house together, use that house to pay for the next house, live in the second house, again, same thing, still not living paycheck to paycheck, and now you got at least one extra source of income.
They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
So, yeah,
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
I think that, if I'm just being honest, I think that most of the time, the thoughts of our family members, or when I was talking about it, at least back then, like, man, I can't trust you to pay your portion of the rent. And my girl, she won't walk around in her drop.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Caught in the backfield.
And they definitely gonna think what they think.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Oh, what a move! He's brought down, but a really
to me, that's the reality is the fact that, so, if you want to have your own, but you renting, you not having your own. So why not make a temporary sacrifice? It's not like it's a permanent sacrifice. Temporary sacrifice for a year or two, or however long it takes to pay the house off.
They like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
It's kind of made me curious, like, how is that the case, though? Because Hispanic people, shit, that's just a regular Monday to them.
In the end zone, it's Bentley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He leaves it with his back. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. Offense gets set for second down. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today.
There ain't something out of nothing.
He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
But like I was talking to Keaton, I was talking the other day, to be objective and be like, to be objective as possible, try to understand their point of view too. But like,
well, and it's amazing in a
hoping
that
you get the same in return.
What you do, once you get
yeah, I'm
realize
trying to be considerate of what you think, but like, can you not see the bigger picture? And if you can't, that's fine too. But like, understand that like, I'm not just doing it for shits and giggles. Like, you know, you want to have your own stuff, and I want you to have your own stuff. But having your own stuff don't mean continue to pay bills to these white folks.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying.
And it's incomplete on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got it again.
Right.
Bulls his way forward. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. The play action fake. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the catch on the left.
Yeah.
And
I will say, in my good to hear that you're on the right, like splitting it down evenly between however many adults and just leaving it at that. Like at the end of the day, if you not really having enough money to pay, like yeah, you might be able to pay for your actual normal expenses, but if you just living paycheck to paycheck, like you're not able to travel and stuff like that, like that type of factor, which I know from my wife would be like, man, cool. Now you know we not having to pay this whole $3,500 or whatever. Now we can go traveling and things of that nature. Well, I mean, yeah, that's fine, but like the bigger picture too, you gotta make sure you maintain perspective. We trying to make it to where we can buy Hawaii, shit. Not just go to Hawaii.
He'll pull it on the read. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hit.
And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well,
and I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And he added the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU 16.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Yeah, and I think that's really what happens is the more you think about the fact that the struggles with doing something like that, it make us kind of like give up on, you know, thinking that could happen to work. But,
dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Sometimes you wonder if rivals really don't like each other. This guy sure doesn't like anybody on the other side. He's tackling everybody.
And that's the kind of defender I want. The guys who don't like people. They love collisions. They love to throw their body around. Jesse, he's been all over the field.
And this guy's good week in, week out, right? But in this game, he just seems like he's more dialed in, and he's playing at a different intensity level right now than I think anybody else on the field.
35.
yeah.
LSU 16.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting
That,
anymore. Every
I think that
you're going to be going for, regardless
because of the struggle that they have in Mexico, they kind of help them to understand, like, man, in America, if we were to get able to get to America, and then once they had that conversation, they actually follow through and actually do what they already know that they, you know.
He's looking to throw.
But with like I said, with most black people, it's like,
He steps out of bounds.
yeah, we done had to struggle and we don't get approved for credit and things of that nature. But we make money. What do we do with it? Buy, you know, buy unnecessary stuff. Stuff that really don't matter in the grand scheme of
They
things.
make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal flag.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Yeah.
Offense set on 1st down.
Right.
The give to the tailback.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Nah, you.
Quarterback on the keeper. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they were going to stop
Right.
the running game, it wasn't just running backs.
I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Very dangerous when he takes off and runs.
Jesse, you know what? Even if a defense knows that about the opposing quarterback, there's something demoralizing.
One of these days, we'll have that light bulb click for us. Well, at least I hope. Hope so.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
I know, even you know, kind of with the struggle with Ken, it kind of had opened my eyes. I was like, man, you can make sacrifices for reasons that are out of your control, and you can make sacrifices for reasons that are in your control. But if you have a conversation that you don't do whatever, then do it. So when I was talking to Alexis, she was like, yeah, you know, that I agree. Like, we have to do what we have to do. And then,
gonna take a shot at this DB. Pulls it in on the right. And he breaks into the open.
Then, evidently,
Into the end zone.
evidently John
Except for that piece of laundry on the field. This
didn't
might
want to
be
do
pretty
that.
bad.
Like, so they just moved in with John's mom.
The penalty
And I'm thinking, like,
wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense.
We're supposed to be family for a reason.
Quarterback empties his
And,
backfield.
like, nah, I don't. If you can't agree with whatever it is that, you know, you're trying to plan to do, then I don't feel like you should just do it just for the sake of doing it. But if you have conversations
It's 1st and 10
and
from the
you, like,
38-yard line.
if you really want what you say you want, you should make sacrifices.
He's looking to throw it.
Whatever that.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running.
Now that dynamic, I don't really know. But like I said, it would in that situation it would be a different dynamic. Like doing what you have to do to make sure that, like, you know.
Is going off so fast because of the pressure.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They'll run play action. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Well, not necessarily. To your point, like, as long as you're doing something that's making you money, and if y'all in a situation like if you are have a quote unquote, because that's how when me and Jeremy was together, living together. Like I would tell him, I was like, man, of course you're my brother, but at the end of the day, we gotta do it like a business. Like I can't pick up the slack just because Eric don't want to pay her part portion of rent or whatever this month. Like those type of things, you just can't do it. It's not fair to do, and I'm not gonna do it. Like just can't. So sound like you got it on the right path. The fact is, you know, like you said, you only want to do something like that with somebody that's stable, that you know is stable.
Wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Two running backs alongside the quarterback.
Yeah.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Not only can work, but will work.
1st down, it's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw. It's Dart. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll bring it back. It's Thomas. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Shoots it to the left. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Yeah, I think that maybe that might be the only part that where our opinions is a little different. Because I feel like I don't care if you work or not. I care about is you whatever our agreement was, are you paying it consistently? And like I said, obviously if you're not working, then you would think that maybe potentially funds would run out. But who knows what your financial, and I'm not the type of person who would even ask the question. My question would be
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. You still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And they're able to get him down. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Bentley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game.
So to the point about the bigger picture, like if somebody got inheritance, that would help to, secure the next home or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be worried about it if they wasn't tonight. I just would be like,
stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival. It's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All these kids are running up there, like my body so used to moving. Like even even when I had the lazy days when I was sitting on the couch doing nothing, after a while, the couch started hurting. I'm like, man, damn, I need to stand up. Let me just go somewhere. You know, I'll be having nowhere to go. I just drive around the corner, get out the car, walk around, come back to the house. Feel like I did something.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense. I can't lie and say that that's my reality.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, there was at one point where I sat around and I could do it, and it really didn't bother me. I mean, it did, but it really did. You know, like just being bold, just saying so much stuff. I'm like, after I retired from him, I'm thinking about the next thing I can get into. I'm thinking, shoot, I might go back up there to TSA. Work a checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's only taxing on my body, so I feel like they keep me younger, bro.
Welcome to Brooks Stadium, and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the Chanticleers aren't far behind. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers.
I know I'm one of them. They be out in the sun like that.
Chanticleer. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
You finished with your food? That Brussels sprouts and stuff? Yeah, you smashed it. Smashed it so quick, I was still asleep. Rolling over.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Mountaineers return team didn't help matters out much there. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect.
But yeah, that's interesting though, because I mean, shit, I know as hard as you didn't work those years, I figure in your golden years that you want to relax. But you say he go crazy.
The big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Can you give me something to drink too, please, bro?
Second down play. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. This time it's complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass.
You sound, Rich say that he in Panama City, Florida right now. He always go to Panama City, Florida every year. He's like, man, yeah, I went to the bar, and I kind of just felt like one of them old heads. Only thing I was missing was my top hat.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team.
Defense in that situation just has to know to stay in their lanes. You know, it's hard enough to get this guy down on the ground, but you just can't let him escape. You got to build the fence. You got to build the cage. Keep him in the pocket, and that's...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fix will slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned down.
On second down, they'll take to the air. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need.
You feel kind of like what Jerm feel, though? Like if you're not doing something, then you're not being productive with your life? Is that kind of...
From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quick completion on the out route. And he's not going to make it. The defense did.
I'm laughing because I agree.
It's all good. It is alive. They don't be a real life of gold. No.
I think the reality that just because, we play the game or drink or smoke or study the Bible, whatever case may be, if that's your reality, then let that be your reality. You don't got to try to force that on somebody else. I think that you can kind of get lost in living your own life when you focus on stuff like that too much. Like for example, I don't know what my wife doing right now. Am I concerned about it? Yeah, not really. She's safe and she's here. Like, why really concern myself with anything extra on top of that?
And that's how we are. The ones who concern that life. They do. They always want to know. Well, what she doing? What you at? Blah, blah, blah. You don't get out of my face. Just be sitting in front of the TV for 12 hours like I like. Seems like they don't want you to have fun. Having fun, they got to interrupt you. Like, oh, man, it looks like he having too much fun. Yes, and you're not involved. So please, let me have fun by myself. Find me some fun.
It's all around. All you gotta do is go find it.
It's all you gotta do. Go find something to do. Go knit, go read a book, go whatever you like to do, go do. Let me enjoy my time right now.
First down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. He'll keep it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
It's a nice job by this defense. Understand this. That QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. And he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
As they come to
That's what I thought I remember you saying, that you had vacation coming up.
If they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Looking to pass. It's Basco. The throw to the outside is complete.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I won't be at home right now playing for video. I got to handle my business.
Sound like a full-time adult to me.
No, not full time.
They'll throw it on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Second down coming up.
They would have. So for sure they would have said something about by now, huh?
He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. On the move is the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible.
They got a period where sometimes be super busy.
Gets it out quickly. Not the biggest play.
And they hire people just like seasonal.
The tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback.
They'll try to run for it. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to
Meaning
break
like
a long one.
just that still haven't been delivered yet.
They seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Back to pass, it's Aguilar. He finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. To drive ahead on third and short. The Mountaineers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man on the left. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On the ground, it's Roberts. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on
Everybody
the
want to
field
take
for the quarterback is finding
a
your
look at the
biggest
new team,
target,
huh?
and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Man, I'm bandwagon fan.
How much of an impact is Stephon Diggs gonna make, in your opinion?
Trying to surge it in. And he's going to take it to
They ain't
the
gonna
house.
play no defense.
Touchdown, App State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black side inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. The offense puts a
Everybody think
great job
it's
executing,
gonna
great
be
job getting a touchdown.
like just something.
And he makes the extra point.
I'm like CJ, like the only mom to the bottom. So he gonna have some bumps and bruises to start off.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Easy, good. I've been listening to the chicks that find
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field.
I know I'm not giving him his fair credit, but to me, he's kind of like
Trying to
a
make
little
that rush
overrated.
think on the draw play here.
Stephon
Look at
Diggs.
that toughness, just running through everybody. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And man, those are so frustrating for defenses because you're flying upfield, you're trying to get to the quarterback, and they slip that draw on there, and you can tell too many guys not doing their job, created some space for the running back to make the big play down the field.
That would be a benefit, but I just see him as like a Antonio Brown type.
They'll give it to the back.
Too selfish to do stuff like that.
That's the thing.
Makes his man miss.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that.
I say he just didn't
Guys, it's
kind of
Appalachian State holding the lead at the
type
end of the
vibe.
quarter. And
Hopefully
after
I'm
the
wrong
first
though.
quarter, let's see
Hopefully
if
he
these
will
guys can
teach
get back in the
some
game in the second.
young receivers some tips.
We'll start the quarter offense about to snap it on second down. Looking to throw, it's Basco. Good timing on the quick out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Robinson. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
That or trying to be a superstar. He's already a superstar. I feel like he's still on improving with it. Hopefully we don't have that type of
Last
pressure.
drive really productive David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect
I'm sure with as much
downhill.
And just imagine.
They get enough rush, and
And it is
sack at the 20.
as they give D'Amico runs, I'm pretty sure they give him just C.J. Stroud just as much criticism. As you already know, and as I feel like, shit, nigga, a dog. Mm-hmm.
He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got to step up.
He took a
Yep, what have you done for me lately?
Deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Or say shit like, oh yeah, last year was a
He only
fluke.
needs a sliver of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running backs.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Quick strike complete.
Say you and that boy Keenan, that's what y'all was kind of talking about yesterday before you had added me to the call.
They had it drawn up. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they
Since
can
we're
pull it
moving in
off.
together and stuff.
He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job on that front wall to set up the screen and create some range for their running back.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
So seemingly, even before you added me to the call, Peter was already sold on that he was going to buy the game.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw.
Y'all just
Using
thinking the same thing.
game.
Stop being a distraction to you.
There to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the shot to clear is line up to punt it away.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water.
You in that much in what they call it, autopilot.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. And that's why you do explosive work
Even
in the weight room.
even when you're doing somebody else's route, you know.
He gets to the 23. Right on target with that last pass. Now it's second and medium.
I'm saying though, do you think that you still be accurate when you do it, or you just don't care if you're accurate or not?
It's Robinson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Do that ever come back on you, like to where people be asking you why you made a mistake on X, Y, Z, or
You know, it's so important
like
for
people?
offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Wide out in motion. To the air, it's
I don't
Aguilar.
necessarily mean from the customers. I mean from like your bosses.
And it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call.
Just as long as the Bel still at the terminal, huh?
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've hit a bit of a lull.
It seems like that's part of what they always
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions.
Evaluating how good you are when you recognize numbers and quickly being able to sort it. And on the application that I read, that's what it's
And the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punt.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning it up and moving the sticks for a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away. But
and the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on second down. Looking for space. It's Bennett. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Chanticleers want to move quickly.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball?
That's what he say. But his route, he got so established that they already know. You might make a mistake every few months.
They showed no indication that they can stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Wants to throw. It's Vasco. It's in. Complete. And he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
I bet you told her exactly like that, too.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. And here comes the offense on second down.
You really don't have to be worried.
To the air. It's Aguilar. Coming after it. He's going to take off. Oh, it's out. Bounced right back to them.
They don't deliver the bell. Somebody throwing them.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll try the run. And he'll run across the sideline after the good gain.
Offensive linemen love to run.
So you boy get more.
Then you can pass. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, he gave him the left leg. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch.
It sounds like more or less people get their self fired. They don't.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get up.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Pulls it in. It's Bennett.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. To throw, it's Aguilar.
Y'all have a specific part of Texas that y'all ideally would want to live in, or y'all ain't talked about that?
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Oh, and on defense,
I mean,
you just got to be able to finish that.
Regardless of where you work, you would want to live there? Like, would you want to, or is it because...
3rd and 10, still back up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started.
I like that area. Like, 290 and, like...
Quarterback checking off.
Kind of where the Appalachians.
Oh, yeah, I like
on
that
third
too.
down, going up top.
I love that area.
Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have
So
it
Jersey
at
Village, kind of, sort of.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Jersey Village be kind of...
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
A little further down in Jersey Village.
He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right.
Ain't nothing worse
Looking
than
for a
that
deep
nigga,
man.
damn
Wide
wide
open, he makes the
like
catch.
it's right here.
Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
So it sounds like you haven't asked her what she ideally would want to live, though.
Reeling after those last two, and now facing 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Got it. And he's brought down.
Well, I mean, you know your wife.
Hold it.
Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Now
that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position.
Well, that's kind of part of the reason why I asked the question. If you want to live like in the country, or that's why I say just Houston. I said, what part of Texas? What? Add some type of sweetener to this Kool-Aid? What, baby? You added some type of sweetener to this Kool-Aid?
No, I haven't touched it since I put it in there.
I'm talking about when you put it in my cup.
No? Does it taste like it? I wonder if it's the part that's like seven at the bottom or something. Because it wasn't, typically when I mix it into the hot water, so it dissolves better.
Swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here for the offense.
Okay, it's right there where it comes in. It's right there.
On the run, it's Bennett. At the 35, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's
You
see
didn't
what
went over there a few times. It's been good every time you get for it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run it on the counter. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And now on second down for this offense. And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And he'll just take the lead. This drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree. So it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football out of this group.
I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
To the air, it's Vasco. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Chanticleer's in the hurry up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to want
all kinds of running room. Giving him his pads. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Makes his connection. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right call.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Absolutely perfect.
Long got time to feel pressure.
So they're lining up to kick
y'all
it
getting
off.
fixed when we get up.
Last drive put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
They think what inspection on the truck by itself, and y'all supposed to expect.
Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse.
He's loose. He's inside the 40. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, that was a good play of the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete.
It'll be a draw. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Off play action. He's got the tight end. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Yesterday.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab.
They will score.
Touchdown,
Find your weapons. Nice job by the
Computer.
quarterback.
Nigga, you ain't gonna be playing the computer all the time.
And does the rest.
I need to. Hey, I want to play that nigga too.
And the extra
And he
point
say he was
puts
getting
them
on today. I don't know if he
21-6.
shit after how late he went to sleep. I wouldn't be surprised if he trying to get caught up on the sleep.
With the 7-yarder for the score. And he's going to try to
I want to
return
play
this
that
one.
nigga too. See,
Smashes through the
just to
tackle.
see really
And the tackle is made on the return
how
man,
ridiculous
but there is a flag on the play.
him running, scrambling
The
out
officials
with the
offer
quarterback.
deal, and the coach accepts it. They
Because
will
I ain't
take
played
the
him in
penalty.
Madden in a long time either, so I don't know.
1st and 10
I don't
from
even know
inside
what to
their own
expect.
5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Safe completion on the screen.
One on me with the quarterback like this. My play.
Inside the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 50.
Let me know what all I need to know whenever he said he was going to play with Vanderbilt, which is they got the fastest quarterback.
Is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow
Vanderbilt?
the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
I don't think I ever heard in the history of
And he'll pick up one. If
all
it's
of
second
video
down.
gaming that somebody was like, oh yeah, let me play with
So
Vanderbilt.
they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Vasco. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field.
Find out she's going to drop some mail behind Kroger's too.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Shit, at this rate, I ain't going to be far behind them, though.
Dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
It's accurate, not Kent State. Get it right.
On third down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. Good tackle there to stop him short on first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
Man, it was just a little misunderstanding.
And here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack it up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Shit, might be able to lose 3 games.
They're going to run it. Runs through the tackle. Oh, what a cut! Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back.
Yeah, I thought. I ain't think we was we running back. I ain't think we was now that I see that what you were saying is basically like, that wouldn't be quote unquote as we trying to figure out the game. Trying to make it competitive right away. We did a 3-board, run it just like we was with Madden. I mean, I know there'll be different circumstances after you kind of got your team set up and all of that.
They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away.
The blue field would probably mess up my eyes a little bit.
And he's going to be brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there.
We ain't safe for you to continue to point out my flaws, man.
Looking to move it through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Off the play fake.
I mean, the trunk is full of lead. Look like nobody even take the front.
And that's why they got to keep running the football.
Like
because play action is going to be this game plan. And then like, get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity. Because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Mountaineers will punt it away.
Yeah, Daniels.
3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the
That would be balling.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Jayhawks.
They'll test the right side. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds.
Think about going with U of H low key.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty.
I think they both in the Big 12.
We'll see if
Kansas
the offense can overcome it.
U of H.
Looking to throw, it's Vasco. Got his man down the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needs a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now on third down for this offense.
That's what that nigga Dwayne was telling me that their quarterback used to play for somebody.
Keeps the legs moving. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
He ended up transferring because they didn't have quality receivers or something. I don't know.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they pick up 9 on first down. They'll bring up second and short.
Nah, not Pierre. I'm talking about the quarterback they still got. 6'6", 230, 240.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I know this is an offense.
He in the NFL,
they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Vasco. Working that left side now. He will step out of bounds. And with that one, he's now
I think that's probably what part of the ESPN whole
he's made good decisions and he's been accurate.
thought process was, man, we need to help EA as much as possible so we can get the ratings up. Because, of course, there's a lot of people that watch college football, but it's even more people that watch NFL. So if they can get some NFL fans to start watching college football, then they can, increase their contract, make more money.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
Bro, hell no, bro. This is crazy. I didn't know. I didn't know, like, if your player get hurt, did you know you could put, like, an elbow pad on them to protect their elbow?
Yeah, I did.
What the hell?
8th play of the drive coming up. quick handoff. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long.
Well, I guess that wasn't in Madden, right?
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here
I'm thinking like, why they not letting me substitute? Because I had to choose one, I guess.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
That's why I say, bro. That's why I was giddy about getting back to the house. I just want to jump back on the gas. But I know I'm not doing what to do.
For sure. I have to hear. But that's what make it to, like, I ain't really trying to sway them niggas one way or another. At the end of the day, it really ain't gonna matter on what recruits I get. So, shit, I'm really more for everything kind of that's not gameplay specifically related. It kind of made me excited about the game. Like I say, being able to do custom playbooks. They recommend certain playbooks or certain plays in certain situations. Being able to think about real football-related shit. You know, obviously the recruiting part. Didn't know you fucking got to put elbow pads and all this type of shit.
Yeah. And then I was caught about the fact that you can disguise your colors.
Right.
You can be doing a this and make it look covered too.
Right. Not just taffetoo, but legit too high safeties. Like,
you need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense.
Like I said,
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Pocket starts to collapse.
like you have to think outside the box every play.
Forces the incompletion on 1st
Or
down.
even if you're not thinking outside the box every play, the people that you're playing against make them play, do the little mind games where they thinking like, oh man, I couldn't tell that he was blitzing. Why he ain't step up? That would be probably something like Kedrick will be thinking like, man, in their mind, they like, well, you can tell that he got the blitz because they make him walk up or whatever. And I know certain formations, they still probably make him do that, but,
The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks.
People that don't really understand football, like, man, why is that so exciting? It's just football. Bro, do you know how much level of badassery nigga could be if you perfect that shit?
Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that
exactly.
one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Mountaineers are marching down the field. Running back goes in motion. He'll just keep slinging it. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. He is going.
As a matter of fact, I'm glad you said that because when I was playing Top Smooth, he was in the defense to stop a pass. And I had ran a speed option. Our quarterback got his ass lit, but I pitched it. And, like, it was nothing but open green grass. He was like, man, what kind of cheesy stuff is this? You never seen anybody run an option? Oh.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
It ain't cheese.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On the run, it's Aguilar. Complete downfield.
I mean, I could
all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I could tell that
well, offensively, they knew
he's not as dumb as
they could take advantage of in this one. And
as you would think, like for a basketball player person. But he also tends to, you know, just depend on the computer to,
he can throw
you know,
all
do whatever.
to all different.
Oh no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards.
I need to go and start practicing with my team.
Costly fumble.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Oh, look out. There he goes. At the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They bring
Say that nigga just running, driving around, burning up the people gas. Huh?
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
Yeah, you could tell he was trying to run that football before he caught it. That slant route was sticking foot the ground, right towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money, and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
They ain't got to deliver mail too. They just got to be a terminal the whole day.
Yeah, they do work. Take the work.
Finds his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
They worry about the numbers and shit like that. They ain't doing no work.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the mark, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
I mean, it kind of gives me a little bit of confidence that essentially they'll make Madden even better too, man.
And getting the man on the ground. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10 you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this
But not only the Templars, but it seems to sound like they're using a completely different team. So basically one team is motivating the other team to
on third and long, no
do better,
what he needs
even
here.
better.
Hit as he throws. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Were you using a little bit of that, disguising the coverage, shell, whatever?
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Like, I started getting the
To the air on
defense.
first down. Feeling some heat. He's looking to throw.
That's why
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Got a man. It's Campbell. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. The completion well past the sticks.
I'm about to lose by 1 point.
Finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit
You'd have went into hurry-up mode in the last minute.
Play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step
Not
up
just
here
regular
and start
hurry-up.
leading. They're only up
Turbo.
by possession.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds.
Appalachian State versus Coastal Carolina.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He almost punched it in for 6. Now
Let's go touchdown. So they ain't picking no field though.
And another nice game by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Into the end zone.
Oh, that's
Ball's incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It's good. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock. That last field goal put them on top, and now this kickoff unit needs to cover well because it only takes 3 to beat you now. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Yeah, I guess they do kind of low-key got some other talent behind
No place to hide and
other
no place to be
positions.
tackled.
At least starting to bring some talent in.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can
Oh,
this
you
defense
don't think
find
he gone?
ways to affect
Shit,
this
I think he
quarterback
gone
and get
regardless.
pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they
You don't
could
think
do
he-
that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up junk yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Next went 3 for 13 on third down and still.
You trying to get some dubs against the computer?
Mm-hmm.
How that shit working for?
I'm 0 for 3.
Yeah, that sound bad.
What the hell is your job called?
Good afternoon. Thank you for and to check and check fee and keep following the red line. What the hell they got? Man, y'all just leave me fucked up. And come in there and do what the hell I do every day. Say, you follow my ass, follow my lips.